Good afternoon to
Already started recording? Okay.
good afternoon to Mr. Rakesh and our dear friends. So I'm Lee Xing Feng. These are my group members, William, Chin Yao, John, Ming Jui, and Eric. We are going to discuss about Samsung's upcoming technologies today. Hello. So, as we know, technologies are getting better and better year by year. We have seen some changes such as from normal phones to smartphones, petroleum vehicles to hybrid vehicles, ordinary television to internet access television. So these are the result of the technological companies who are always conducting research and development to improve their products. So Samsung too also have spent 14.8 trillion on research and development in year 2013. So Samsung is founded by Byung-Chul Lee in year 1938. It is a company that is known in producing household electronic products such as television. So now Samsung is one of the world's leading technology company. Okay, next. Recently, Samsung has decided to foray themselves into smart car-based technology. This is a technology that transmits data between vehicles and smartphones, which then lead to self-driving. So they have set up a new team which is mainly focusing on their smart car-based aspects such as autonomous driving. So, in my opinion, this is a very good move because if Samsung could invent this technology, Samsung smart car-based, successfully, it will help them to attract new customers and retain their existing customers. So not only that, I think that Samsung must also focus on the safeness of these technologies because regulators say that a self-driving car must be safer than the cars that need to be operated by human beings. Next, not only that, Samsung must also ensure the trustworthiness of the automobile company they are integrating with. So this is very important because it can help them to avoid some unnecessary issues such as communication errors, communication barriers. So recently, Samsung is sparing no effort in their investment on automotive component business regardless of in or out of their company. Therefore, I believe that Samsung will soon release or launch this product. And I also believe that the consumers are very interested and are very excited towards this product launching event. So I will pass it to Chin Yao.
Next, I will explain about the 5G technology. So this is the coming 5G technology. What is 5G technology? It is the complete wireless communication with almost no limitations and also has incredible transmission speed. The 5G technology is more focused on the data rates and also the efficiency of the spacing. Next. So as you can see, this is a diagram of the data rate from 3G to 5G. It is increasing from year 2000 to the coming year 2018. Next. I will explain about the function of 5G technology. It provides greater frequency allocation at millimeter wave, and it also highly directional beamforming antennas and also large bandwidth and higher data rates, as I mentioned just now. Next. This is the important part of the 5G technology, which is wave spectrum that contained in 5G technology. So here's the features of technology. The data rate is 40 to 100 times faster than nowadays wireless LAN technologies. Their frequency range is about 25 GHz to 300 GHz, and the wavelength is between 10 nm to 1 nm. However, the advantage of mmWave can advantage of mmWave give radio spectrum is still rather undeveloped, and it provides more bandwidth is available, and also hence higher data rates is achieved, and the security and privacy is better at using the mmWave technology. However, the impact of 5G technology in future. The 5G technology is researched and also conceptualized to solve all radio signal problems and hardship of mobile world, but because of some security reason and lack of technological advancement in most of the geographic regions, the technology is still under process and research on its viability is going on. With evaluation of 5G technology, they need high cost to develop their infrastructure, and it may be difficult to support on all mobile devices, and also lack of technological support, the privacy and security not yet be solved. In addition, the speed in this technology is claiming seems difficult to achieve in the future because of the incompetent technological support in most of the parts of the world. Next, I will pass it to William.
Okay, so Samsung is going to develop a new technology which is Li-ion battery. Li-ion battery is produced with smaller size of battery, and it also can last longer compared to other batteries. And Li-ion technology is made with different types of chemicals. And when the chemicals are joined and meet together, and it will come out with a new chemicals which produce positively charged particles named ion, and also negatively charged named electrons. And we believe that this is a group project to be invest for Samsung, because nowadays there are most of the mobile phone devices equipped with many features, and it will consume a large amount of energy. And if they install the Li-ion battery inside the phone, and it will help the mobile phones to save the energy more. Next. And the cost of lithium-ion battery is higher than other battery, because the ingredients and materials to produce the Li-ion battery is use the higher technology, and also higher technology, and it also have different types of chemicals inside the Li-ion battery. And of course, the price of the Li-ion battery will be much more expensive than other batteries. And lithium-ion battery could degrade if it is exposed to heat, because the Li-ion battery are extremely sensitive to the heat. So it can bring consumers more safety than using other batteries. As a consumer demanding for a higher capacity of batteries, and the safety issue is the main problem they are worried about. They are producing it. As the lithium battery could be carried on to solve the problem, and it can make the consumer feel safety when they are using it. So next, I will pass it to Kamin to explain further.
So this is the new Samsung UFS card. It has 256 GB. It is faster than a typical micro SD card, and it relies on UFS 1.0 card standard. And besides that, the card also offers sequential read performance up to 530 Mbps and sequential write performance up to 170 Mbps. Next. And Samsung declares 40K read IOPS and 35K write IOPS for the 256 GB version. Besides that, the UFS card able to read 5 GB of data in 10 seconds, but the normal micro card can only take 50 seconds to read 5 GB. And the latest technology UFS card also relies on SCSI transfer architectural mode, and it also improves random read or write performance for NAND flash storage. So the card is limited, and it is very hard to get back the investment when people invest in this UFS card, because it's only for DSLR professional photographer, and only professional photographer takes this much of capacity of the memory card, and also the price will be higher than the normal SD card because it has a lot of benefits. Besides that, you don't need to focus on industrial and electronics components market to generate sales. Next, I'll pass it to Linzao.
I'll talk about the quantum dot TV. Samsung is innovating the latest technology for quantum dot on the Samsung 2016 UHD TV. And Samsung has the quantum dot is a new type of white LED backlight and color filters to provide the better image of in televisions to the consumer. And this quantum dot size is tiny size, range between 2 to 10 diameters, and it's very light to install in the televisions. You may refer the picture on the slide. These two. Next. And then the benefit of quantum dot is they can provide better color accuracies for the image to consumer to view, and also can control the light needed for consumer to view comfortable. And also make you view very sharp and narrow emission pegs on the image that showing in the televisions. And according to the Teams 2015, the next amazing thing in televisions, bringing for quantum dot, bringing a next level for viewing of experience for the consumer. And the back of quantum dot is means the price that behind the technologies of price to pay of quantum dot is they can harmful for both environment and healthy, especially the healthy, because they contain toxic at high level, which is cadmium. Cadmium in aluminum is strictly restricted to apply in the cadmium product in the products. So, and also the back of quantum dot is the price the quantum dot price is higher compared to the LCD TVs. So I'll pass it to Eric.
So after all the discussion, so I'm going to give a recommendation for all the strategies. So what I recommend for the first is the safety issues. Like for the lithium batteries, self-driving automated car and quantum dot TV. Just like lithium battery is actually a good battery for future because smartphone is actually facing a lot of not sufficient power to use nowadays. So, but the drawbacks of the lithium battery actually may cause to when exposed to heat, it may misfire or explode. So Samsung could actually taken much more focus on the safety issue, so that actually would bring up this useful technology. So about the self-driving automated car, so just like what Tesla did, Tesla is actually a very innovative car automotive maker. But like the case recently, the Tesla car get into an accident. So US had already started an investigation for this car. So if the car is found faulty, so Tesla is going to recall globally all their cars. So Samsung could actually taken this as a caution steps, because Samsung is new into this automotive industry, so he might want to take a very deep R&D in this issues, so that it won't happen the same things again. So, and then like the quantum dot TV. Quantum dot TV, it brings a colorful image, but the drawbacks are some quantum dots that they require the cadmium, the toxic that my friends mentioned just now. Just like what the European country, they restrict their household products to contain the cadmium chemical. So it's actually it's not good in both ways because it's harmful for human's body and it's not environment friendly. Okay? So the second recommendation is predict possible conflicts during integration with another automotive company is under the self-driving automated car. So because during integration there's a lot of conflicts. So like manpower, authority, assets. So these conflicts could actually stop down or slow down the performance of both companies and might cause loss also. So because Samsung, they said that they wanted to merge with another company, with another automotive leading company like Toyota, Honda, those, to produce this self-driving automated car. But since that this is a merging, so it occurs to both parties. So if let's say that Samsung is actually R&D this by their own, then it's another story. Because this is something, integration is something that beyond their control sometimes. Okay? So the next is the 5G technology. So we recommend that it should stop or less R&D because like the lifespan of 5G, so if we had research about it, so like 1G to 2G, 2G to 3G, so it's roughly take about 10 years only. So for this, we think that it is not really a good move because like for 10 years only, you can't even cover back the investment that we have invested in this by creating this 5G technology. So because rather than they stop or that they should have stopped or less R&D in this because companies can just copy their product after they produce it unless that Samsung could actually invest this 5G that could enable for Samsung device only or their phones only, and then that should be okay for that. Okay. So that's all for all our presentation. So is there any questions?
Yes, quickly, all five you go in front.
Any questions?
Yes. You can just project so the light will reflect. Just project.
Let's go to the next slide.
Next slide. Go back.
Please.
Back. Okay. Alright. Now you can stand at the sides up to the light will flash you. Okay, one question quickly you think can answer. Okay, start with the C gap. Okay, so I would like to talk about the risk of new product development. Now you had showed a number of products, right? They are developed.
Okay.
Now when you develop all these products simultaneously, what kind of risk will you put the company at?
You mean the risk of company or the
For the company.
for the company in during this R&D?
Yeah.
Because R&D is actually they don't guarantee a final result or final product. So actually they could have taken a very conscious step so that they don't invest in wrong R&D. Because R&D, like what I said just now, it doesn't guarantee the product. So what happens if you R&D in something wrong? There's something that consumer doesn't want it. So there's a loss of the land. So I think that before Samsung could actually invest in R&D, they should have do a research whether that the market needs the product or is it the consumer's demand for a better product of that specific part of R&D.
Okay, next to them. Okay. Lim Z Hao. Okay. Okay, now we talk about 5G development. Internet.
I'm talking about the quantum dot.
No, I don't get it. I have any part. My question is to you, when you have 5G, you have faster internet.
Yes.
Okay, so now what is the benefit for businesses when you have this kind of ability or this kind of product?
They can save time and save time to deliver the message to the you maybe want to communicate with others, so you will more faster to receive the information that you not want from the other company.
Okay,
And also,
besides that being faster, what else can we do with this 5G?
and this 5G we can actually apply for all the people to use, so they can benefit itself, like maybe education also can, medical also can, not only business, not in business development, or also for other departments, other people also can, industries also can use this.
Okay, so like just say you mentioned healthcare, education. So example, education how?
Education, so we can learn online, like using 5G, we can faster access to Blackboard to get what teacher want to like giving the module guide, and then doing online activities. We can do all the time, like more faster, like without problem of maybe in no internet, lags, and maybe error for when doing the assignments.
Okay, next student, Kang Min Juni. Okay. Now, one of the disadvantages highlighted in the presentation is product safety. Now, when you develop all these new R&D product, there is some issue like the chemicals in the battery, radiation. What can Samsung do to reduce the harm?
Maybe they can invent another product to cover up the.
Invent another product to cover up your disadvantage.
No, because computer also got a lot of radiation, but
Okay.
they got the small thing that can cover up the radiation.
So yeah, why
So
didn't
they
they?
can make a small chip or something that can cover up the radiation, so that it will be less harmful.
So is it being done already or not being done? Okay, so this is my question. So they know their product got some harm, but they have not developed a device to reduce the harm. Or why is that? Example, like cigarettes. I know it's harmful, but when I sell cigarettes right there, it can cause cancer, then I sell. But for this product, they know the product got harm, but they are not doing anything about it. But because they had highlighted the problems, so what can the organization do?
They can write maybe how to use or when to use.
How to use and when to use?
Yeah, because the safety guide.
Safety guide. Okay. Alright, okay. Next student. Okay. William.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we know all new products will be high price, correct?
Yeah.
Usually any new product you launch will be high price premium. Now, how this product price can be drive down so it will be affordable for the mass market?
Okay, when the new products we launch, we target the higher income person first. After that, when there are more industry or company to produce it also, and we can reduce our price, and so everyone could afford to go purchase it.
Okay, but of course, when you launch a new product, you target the premium customer.
Yeah.
But later you want to target the mass market.
Yeah.
At that time you want to bring your price down. So what will you do to bring your price down? Bring down the cost. How will you bring down the cost?
Maybe use some materials which can replace the higher cost materials.
Okay.
Because it takes time. So after when we launch the new products and we already set the materials to be produced, to be made with, then when the time takes long and we can find another materials to place it to reduce our cost, and so that we can target the mass market.
Okay, look for alternative components. Okay, alright, okay. Next will be Yan Chin Yao. Yan Chin Yao, okay. Now, one of the product is a smart car, correct? It's like the smart car. See, Apple also and Tesla also developed this kind of smart car. So they are not the first one, correct?
Yes.
So that means they are basically the second mover. They are not the first one. So what is the advantage of being the second mover, not the first one developing the smart car? What will be the pros? When you are not the first one to develop the product, you are the second or third one. What will be the advantage for your organization?
So we can know more the market about the people.
Okay, please be clear.
We can, even we are the second one, we can learn the mistakes from the first one. We
Okay.
can take some. We can learn from the first disadvantage to make it better for the second one and gain more knowledge from it.
Okay, so you correct the mistakes made by the first person. Anything else that it can benefit you?
Oh, it can save costs.
Okay, how?
Like save costs by save costs by find the information from online websites and reduce the innovate costs to innovate this smart car.
Alright, okay, last student, being in FANG. FANG. Okay. Now you showed a number of products being developed by Samsung, correct?
Yes.
Which one do you think will dominate the market and why?
I think autonomous car will dominate the market.
Okay, so I mean justify why now.
Okay, because nowadays accidents always happen, and teenagers, they drive. Once they get their license, they're always driving and very risky. They always happening accident. According to the researchers, like every accident, most of the people happen accidents is teenagers. So they don't have the safety mindset. So this autonomous car will help them to overcome this issue, because it will help them in some. This technology has some aspects such as auto drive, parking assistant. So if they could not park, or if most of them like using their phones while driving, so this will be a very effective technology for them.
Okay, but it's not very clear. You are saying the car will dominate, not the TV, not the 5G, because it's for the safety of the teenager. No, you got to justify why. Why not the internet will dominate the business, 5G instead of car? But you are saying car will dominate. Is it because of teenagers, or why is the car business more effective compared to the 5G business? Why you say the car business will dominate? That's what I'm trying to ask. See, you got so many products, right? You got 5G, you got that tablet thing, right?
Yes.
And then you got the car. So among all the products you had featured, you said car will dominate the business. So what would be the reason? Why not 5G? Why car will dominate their business?
Because everyone nowadays, they focus on safety and new vehicles. So if, for example, a new vehicle came into the market, so it has a self-autonomous driving, like what Google did, but Google failed somehow. They failed. But if Samsung successfully implement this, I can say that it can replace what Google has did previously. They can have a they can produce a better product and attract the consumer, because they like new products. Consumer like new products.
Okay, alright, done. This group is done. Thank you.